Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey Rowell. I am a registered nurse and a certified health coach and an essential oil advocate with doTERRA Essential Oils. And I just want to take some time to introduce myself and share with you guys who I am, what I do, what I stand for, and welcome you to my page. Some of you guys have been following me for the past couple of years, and you guys knew me as the nurse from Your Heart Is Mine. If you guys head over to yourheartismine.net, you can check out my blog site. And a little background on me. So I've been a registered nurse for the past 5 years. I actively practiced at the bedside for about 4 years, and last year I made the decision to transition out and to explore more of a natural route and really career and job in the world of natural wellness. That is my passion. It is something that I absolutely love, that I believe in, that I preach. And I found it really, really hard as a conventional registered nurse being able to perform and support and consent to the tasks and the medications and the treatments that I was giving on a daily basis when it conflicted so greatly with my heart and my beliefs about health and wellness. So don't get me wrong, I think that we do a lot of right in conventional care. I think there is definitely, I know that there is a time and a place for medical intervention, and I am beyond thankful that we have medical professionals to intervene in emergent situations, really, really bad stuff that we see happen on a daily basis. I've had some family members and friends who've been saved from some really big things like car accidents and heart attacks and strokes because of our modern day conventional care. 100% a time and a place. However, I do feel that more often than not, we tend to treat the symptoms and we tend to overprescribe and overtreat people in a whole. I think that we can address many, many issues in our lives through both our diet and lifestyle. And we neglect to talk about those things for what I think is a couple of reasons. One, when we look at what really, really causes disease within our bodies, it's basically inflammation. Inflammation deep down within our cells, within our bodies, systemically. And what happens is we love to give steroids and immunosuppressant agents and antibiotics and all of this conventional lab-made pharmaceuticals to suppress that inflammation or to mask the symptoms of whatever that root cause of that inflammation is, instead of taking a step back and thinking, what is causing this inflammation? What is triggering our bodies to be inflamed? And so we are only taught within a scope of practice in conventional care to address the symptoms. If this symptom, then this drug. If these persistent symptoms, then this test. If this test result, then this surgery, this treatment, X, Y, or Z. But we fail to back up and look at what is triggering or causing that inflammation, because so much of inflammation is triggered by either environmental toxins, heavy metals, your everyday products in your environment that are endocrine disruptors and carcinogens, your everyday beauty products, all of that stuff. And also food. Food is a giant, giant trigger of inflammation, guys. All of those processed hydrogenated oils, all of those foods that are packed on our shelves in the grocery store are filled with oils that are used to help store for shelf life or to basically for texture or for flavor, and they're cost effective, they're cheap because they're easily made and they're not good for you. Those are the oils and those are the things that clog our arteries. They're not the real plant-based oils, and they cause inflammation systemically, and they also can really mess with our hormones within our body and in our brain. So one is that we love to treat the symptoms. The other thing is that we can't patent real food, guys. We can't patent essential oils. We can't put a patent on vegetables. We can't put a patent on exercise. So all of these pharmaceutical companies, they capitalize on the fact that they can patent a drug and they can charge whatever the heck they want. There is very little regulation when it comes to the pharmaceutical industry and the amount of money that they can charge for a medication. And you guys have seen some really big medications in the news. For example, the EpiPen. People can't survive without the EpiPen, and they were spiking costs. Obviously, people came together and bashed against that. But what I'm getting at is that drugs can put whatever amount of cost they want on anything. And what happens is people think, I need that drug because I can't live without it. So therefore, you're gonna pay whatever the cost of a medication is to live, because that's what we're taught to believe, is that you cannot live without this drug symptom-free. And so we pay what we have to pay for these medications. Well, here's the deal. After a year of a patent is up, what happens? Drugs go to a generic form, right? So if the generic is there, then obviously pharmaceutical companies aren't making a lot of money off of that patented drug that they created. So what do? They create more drugs. They create another drug that's maybe a molecule off or a chemical off or whatever to make it a little bit different and have a little bit better effect, and then they patent it. And now they send out their pharmaceutical reps to go sell this newer drug to these doctors. And then they incentivize these doctors and these hospitals and these institutions for using their drug. They get a kickback. So it's a vicious cycle of medication. But guys, here's the deal. Nobody wants to be bound to medication. Nobody wants to have symptoms and issues of pain, chronic inflammation, side effects galore. Nobody wants that, but we don't know what the alternative is because we don't teach that in conventional care. And this is something I had a really big issue with when I decided to take a step out and pursue more of an alternative and natural route with my wellness business, with essential oils and with health coaching, because I simply couldn't be a nurse that does that. Now, I think that there are amazing nurses who are at the bedside right now working hard and putting forth that effort in the emergency room, in the cath lab, in the OR, even on the floor for those really, really sick patients. But for me, I knew that my calling was to talk about this. It was to share with people how they can help be the boss of their health, help control what those symptoms are being triggered by, and make those lifestyle changes to help live a more happy and whole life. And so this is what my message is about. This is what this channel is about. It's about clean eating. It's about choosing to make lifestyle changes and holding to them. It's about learning tips on how to do this efficiently, effectively, and have long-lasting change versus this quick fix, symptom treatment, bound to medication the rest of my life kind of lifestyle. Because guys, that is not freedom. That is not joy. That does not feel good, and that does not help. We need to address the root causes of issues and get back to what is triggering all of these conditions. And it comes down to what you're putting in your body, what you're putting on your body, and how you're moving your body and how you are thinking. So welcome to my channel. I am so excited that you guys are here, that you've chosen to either come back and watch or that you're new to this group and this YouTube page. But this is what you're going to be getting from Kelsey. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you follow along for the journey. I hope you share with your friends, and I hope you tag and share with any nurses who you know can resonate with my story, resonate with my heart, because guys, you can do this too. So welcome, 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 and I will be back with some amazing education about essential oils, non-toxic living, health coaching, lifestyle changes, new ways of thinking with your brain, how to learn new healthy patterns, both thinking and moving your body, and how to live your life more happy and whole. I will see you soon.